Work.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll start.
I'll be munching on my bagel still.
Yes, and meanwhile we can have a recap for what the hell happened.
Then.
I think this is Maya.
Oh, is it Maya?
Yeah.
Well, so much for a fun evening at home. The knights came and crashed our party. They were shouting all about a witch and a witch trial. Talk about coming out of the left field. They arrested Espella and dragged her to the courthouse under suspicion of being one of those witches they mentioned. Oh, it turns out Espella just committed arson. Wait, and if she's found guilty, oh, they'll only throw her in a pit of fire. They're joking, right? Like, no, you've literally, Maya, you've seen someone get thrown in a pit of fire. Come on.
You saw it happen.
Oh no.
You saw it happen.
I'm gonna... don't worry about it.
So proud of how this drawing is turning out.
Yes. So.
I want to try the mask.
Yeah, okay. Here we are again. I don't know.
This is perhaps your first time seeing this item, is it not? Right here is the very scepter you mentioned.
The scepter.
Oh no. One of the witnesses found it tossed in the shrubbery on the side of the path.
It's the scepter of arson.
The scepter of arson.
It was great.
Oh, I am the guy. Ah,
Here it is.
aha, yes, indeed. That was I located it. My feet found themselves ensnared in the blasted thing. It sent me flying through the air. Why couldn't you have died?
It sent you blasting off.
Also, Don, did you see the video I sent on the Pokemon?
Did. I loved it. I loved it.
I love James so much.
James is such a mood. I love him.
James is the best. Somehow, I'm not surprised to hear you fail, Gramps.
Is he saying that he bunked the head too hard?
Yeah. Does seem to carry a most sinister air.
Indeed, my lord. However, the scepter will only work well in the hands of a witch, with the incantation being said aloud. You should say it out loud, dude. Maybe you're a witch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I wanted to try lighting some stuff on fire. You know, like this. Maya, no!
Please don't look at me when you say that. This is all a recap. It reset itself a bit.
There are 2 magic gems set in the scepter.
Magic gems. Looks like a red gem and a white gem. We are the crystal gems.
Oh no.
These gems each contain a particular magic spell. By simply looking at these magic gems, one can easily determine which magic spell can be used. For you. Stupid.
Quick, look at this page. Look at this page.
Look at this page.
Look at this page! Here we go.
Stone. We already saw this.
Only a circle.
Are we ever gonna stop with this? No.
Is that the red magic gem?
Indeed. The red gem you see here is the spell Ignaze, and if you look carefully, you notice that the scepter also has one more spell that can be used.
One more spell. That must be the white gem. Mr. Wright, I found it! Here's the spell for the white magic gem. The mirror. Oh yeah, wait, yeah. We already saw this,
Vanishing.
right?
Yeah. We already went through all of this.
Causes anything the caster touches to vanish from sight.
I see you managed to work it out in that crusty head of yours.
The what?
Crusty.
What?
That crusty head of yours.
No, why?
I think it was another bread pun, but no, just no. That's just... it can't be. The reason the witch's scepter couldn't be seen is because the magic spell the mirror had made it disappear.
Deb.
Deb.
That's right. Other words. I'm gonna kill you.
No.
The accused conjured a cowardly spell to camouflage her own use of magic.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, lag.
Yeah.
Oh boy. My favorite thing, lag.
My charger is
You pull-
broken.
He
every
pulled
time.
out the sword and all of a sudden the game's lagging.
My charger is broken, but every time it disconnects, it crashes the game.
Oh no.
So I'm also gonna restart the recording. I don't know, I've had often that the recording just stops halfway.
It's also weird to me how like there's how many witnesses? 4. There's 4 witnesses. That's so weird to me still.
But why not? It's sufficient.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's like
It's a tad strange.
Ah, okay. Order, order, order. Inquisitor Barnum, please submit the scepter into evidence.
Objection!
Hold on,
objection, bullshit. Witches aren't real.
Is that
I called bullshit.
Objection, Your Honor. Witches aren't real. Oh yeah,
Like,
you
everyone's-
make a point. Alright, let's go home.
Yeah, but that's pretty much how it should go, right?
Okay, I understand this is a witch's scepter.
But what if it's not?
Whether or not the scepter was in Miss Cantabella's possession has not yet been proven.
I get it, it's a witch scepter,
What are you
but what if it's
talking
not?
about, Sir Apprentice Baker?
How far reset are we? I swear I saved it before we left. But this
I don't know.
isn't it obvious? I'm talking about fingerprints.
Well, yeah, I remember this.
I know.
We can skip all of this maybe.
We can try. I mean, basically, they all just call us crazy, and Layton is like, dude, are you a fucking idiot? You've been here for, what, 5 years, and you haven't noticed that no one knows what fingerprints are? You absolute buffoon. That is basically what's going on here.
Did Gumfuck not tell you?
I'm trying not to tell you. Oh god, the references. You mean Jump Shoe?
Yes, Gumshoe.
Oh goodness, so many memories. It wasn't even that long ago. Like, I feel like I've known you for years.
Same, to be honest.
What the heck?
Notice how we couldn't put hell there, so we put heck.
Listen. I know neither of you have played Spirit of Justice, but they let Simon say a swear word in British.
British?
And it's the best thing of the whole game.
You can spoil it. What is it?
I don't remember. But it's like, it's basically... I just remember that, okay, it's like... Give me a moment.
I thought he was the big reveal, but I don't remember.
My memory's horrible, okay? Leave me alone. My teacher already bullies me for this. Give me a sec. Pillock. He calls a character a pillock, which basically means dick.
Oh, damn.
So he straight up calls someone a dick, and Capcom let it slide and actually didn't put an M rating on it like they did in Dual Destinies.
Love that.
In Dual Destinies, you know they put the M rating because 3D Clavier was too much for the kids.
Yeah. There are just just way too many things I don't know about this world.
You're 5 years, Mr. Wright. Are you a fucking idiot? I believe you may be able to take these things you don't know and use them to your advantage. What is a defense attorney? No. What is air?
What is air? The Inquisition, the Labyrinthine Inquisition, believes there is no room for debate on this matter. The accused clearly attempted to conceal her magic. Better luck next time, Sir Apprentice Baker. You just got a game over.
Damn it. Layton.
Uh,
What do I do now, Professor?
Did he just say mayhap and not mayhaps? Mayhaps. Now then, my lord, I believe it is time.
This game is
I
so
ask
weird,
you
it's
render
British.
Your unwavering verdict.
That's the European version.
Objection.
I'm European, and this is weird. The interruption. May I have a word, Inquisitor Barnum? So you can't. I like how Layton is trying to be like mysterious and all with the hat, but like his eyes are literal dots. That is not even.
What's that? Who might you be?
Who are you?
Your mom.
Oh! You said
Just
that.
got your mom.
My mom walked in.
You just got your mom.
Hello, Arthur Layton. I'm a friend of the accused. Inquisitor Barnum, please allow me to confirm that you believe what you believe happened on the night of the crime. You claim the witch scepter was made to disappear through the use of magic, is that correct?
Indeed. The magic spell Gaymer.
If possible, would you mind providing proof of this particular claim?
What?
Can you do the spell, sir?
We don't do
Yes.
proof around here.
You claim the scepter was not seen. Indeed, that is one possibility.
Look how pissed he is. He's angry.
No, his eyes aren't dots, they're like slightly mad. Oh my god. Oh my god, I am so proud of you, Layton. Finally, emotion.
Finally,
However,
emotion.
a wise man must always consider every possibility. Every possibility. And updated can speak again.
What say
Ah yes, the hot
Mr.
judge.
Barnum?
Look how hot he is.
You scare me.
Can
What?
the
He
physician
is.
fulfill the request presented
Look
by
at
the
him!
customer
Look, Don, look at him.
With the unusual hats. We are looking.
Look at him.
Look at that judge. 1 minute. Can you all be sure?
Judge.
Telling my family. I'm sorry.
Inquisition cannot honor this request. Cannot honor this request for proof.
Bruh.
Nice.
If you are asserting that the accused is not a witch, then the burden of proof lies at the feet of the defender.
Bruh.
Come on, it's the...
And at this point, Phoenix cussed out Layton because you just put him in trouble.
It's the Inquisitor's job to prove that the crime was committed.
As I thought, indeed, it would appear that the accepted method of thinking in this world differs greatly from our own.
Oh, regrettable, Sir Apprentice Baker. And you, Sir Dark Hat.
Sir, what?
The Dark Hat.
Bitch, what did you call me?
Barnum, sir? Should you
Oh, no.
require it, I shall.
Wiggly
I stand
sword
ready-
man.
I stand ready to lend my testimony.
No, not Flower Lady.
What you to buy a flower? I mean, would anyone care to purchase any pre-
The fact that that was best boosted it was great.
I've got a lovely array of bewitching lilies. Miss, I'm gonna need for you to repeat it, please.
No. No, and I will not be dismissed so easily. We came here to expose the identity of this witch. Isn't that right, Precious? Just screaming.
The goat is just a witch's scepter, you say? Yes, I know of such scepter. Allow me to educate the matter. No, please don't. Please shut up. No one wants to hear you talk. What do you think, Inquisitor Barnum? You're pretty fucked. When this is up here.
Oh god!
You're pretty fucked.
Very well.
I didn't even-
Very well. Very well.
How about you buy me a drink first?
I ship them.
Honorable
I ship it.
witnesses, I
I
grant you
ship it.
your request to testify once more.
I ship it.
Alright. Tell the court all you know regarding this Palea Magica. Notice how I said that totally correctly.
Notice how I know everything about this, and I'm the only one here who does know everything about it, other than this weird ass man with hand beards, with beer, whatever. Notice how I'm the only one. You got something to say, Mr. Barnum? Anything you would like to admit to the court?
Well, we've somehow managed to keep the trial going. I owe you one, Sir Darkhead. Wait.
Please, right. Mr. Layton will suffice for the time. Did he read his mind?
Yes, he did.
Layton!
Oh.
You can't do that! That is illegal! You are a witch, Layton.
That was...
You just can't randomly read people's minds.
You can't just... You can't just do that, Layton. Come on.
so
I thought we
rude.
talked about this.
Honestly.
And then Layton was accused of being a witch.
The end.
Oh,
Rightfully
God.
so.
About the Tale Magica.
Excellent conscious people.
The witch was carrying a large milk bucket in one hand and a lantern in the other.
The girl had the lantern hanging from her wrist. Her hand was contorted in a strange way.
Look at her hand, and it looked for Sin like she was gripping something.
Like a flower?
Which was holding a scepter in her right hand. She did not drop it once before she was apprehended.
I see. The accused's hand was contorted in a strange way. I do believe this is quite an important piece of testimony.
Wow.
Buy this fucking flower! I mean, I saw it. Most certainly saw it. She was holding an invisible scepter.
He's killed someone before. I can just tell. That goat is in pain. We saw it too. It was the girl up there, without a doubt.
I sent something in scheduling.
What did you? Oh no.
I as well. These old eyes don't see as well as they once did, but I witnessed the hazy, blurry form of the accused quite clearly.
Don't tell the court you're blind.
Oh no, it was Lamirar all over again. Wait, wait, what if it is Lamirar? She's kind of like, Miss, you didn't age well.
Oh no.
My eyesight is as sharp as the edge of my trusty blade.
A toy sword. How fascinating. Although I
Wow.
wonder if he understands the implications of that analogy on his vision. Wait, no, I closed the app. Wait.
What?
It was like, you do know you just said a dumb thing, right?
Sir Baker, you
Wait.
may proceed with your interrogation. Mr. Layton's given me another chance. Can't let it go to waste.
That's right. Stop reading my mind!
What do you do?
Alright. You guys can tell me what to do.
The evidence?
Yeah. Ding.
She's just screaming.
The goat is just in pain. Just leave her alone.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe something... The thing fell, so we can say maybe she wasn't holding the staff because then the lantern wouldn't have fallen.
That's a stretch.
Yeah, maybe.
So we should just press
Oh,
beginning.
oh wait, that is what it is.
What?
Oh.
She did not drop the scepter,
Oh.
but then the lantern wouldn't have fallen and wouldn't be broken. I guess.
Save state.
Yeah, I just did.
Objection!
Oh? There is a high probability that Miss Cantabella was not holding the scepter. But if for the sake of argument she had been holding it, she would have undoubtedly have dropped it at the time of the incident.
What do you mean?
What I mean, Inquisitor Barnum, is that this lantern proves the defendant was not holding the scepter.
Objection!
The witness has, the culprit has 3 hands.
Ah. Damn it. They got
Logic chess complete.
Wow. What foolishness are you spouting, Sir Apprentice Baker? The lantern's handle was around the accused's wrist.
Objection!
Meaning she could have held the scepter? I'm afraid that's not a problem here, Inquisitor Barnum. The problem is with the broken glass, and the mud plastered all over it.
What?
The rain had ended just as the murder was taking place. That would make the path fairly muddy.
Rain
Try it
is
again.
gone.
That would make the path fairly muddy, don't you agree? When the thief grabbed Miss Cantabella by the arm, the lantern must have fallen into the mud.
I'm gonna beat someone up. One way or another.
I'm not.
Fell into the mud?
Why, of course. Makes sense, doesn't it? My little snowy boy. Oh no, I'm gonna have to give her an Uwu voice. Fuck.
No!
Snow
In the chambers!
to the Snow chambers. Well, what do you say, Inquisitor Barnum? If she was holding the scepter at that time, that would mean that when she dropped the lantern, the scepter would have fallen along with it. What's going on? The Inquisitors are speechless. That defender's managed to turn the thing around. Even though he's just some baker. No way.
Yeah, we're the ones using magic now.
Made a witch
A
who
hint,
promises
guys.
no heed. They're just trying to trick you.
Bruh.
Bruh.
That. Just what is this?
Buy a fucking flower! Please.
Someone buy a fucking flowers and she'll
She'll actually murder you guys if you don't.
I think she's the witch, just because I think it would be hilarious.
No, I think she is the culprit. Look at how pissed she is. Everyone, please listen. Didn't we all just stand here and explain the court what we clearly saw? My fucking flowers, bitch! It's a lantern. So what? What's so special about it? Explain it to me so I can understand.
Oh, I don't think I will.
This Inquisitor Barnum turns around like, no,
No.
Oh.
no.
So
She just fucking stabs him with a flower.
Understand? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious.
Eats the
just by looking
flower.
At it.
Right.
He's angry again.
Kind of.
With a little eye, he's so mad. Look at him, aw. This is Luke, I don't know what.
What is it, Mr. Layton? That's Professor Layton.
That's Professor Layton. There's something about this witness. She's so obviously the culprit. Buy a flower, fucking bitch. Miss Kira, was it? Are you? No, she's Kira. She's the one from Death Note. I found her, guys.
that
Bring
was
in L.
Definitely evil.
Miss Kira, was it? Tell me, Miss Kira. Can I buy a flower? No. Fuck. How good is your right side, exactly?
You need glasses.
Huh? As you just heard Mr. Red explain, the answer to your query is quite obvious at a glance. Tell me, are you able to see the mud present on this lantern? Mud? What mud? What are you talking about? Yeah, she's blind. Yeah. Okay. Your Honor, did you hear that just now? These businesses are bullshit.
Ah, yes indeed. What does it mean exactly? Okay, we got that.
It means that Miss Kira's poor eyesight is the reason she cannot see the mud present on this lantern. Boy, must you be, like... In other words, the validity of Miss Kira's testimony is questionable at best.
Phew, bless me, I sneezed because of all the flowers.
How dare you insult the flowers, Dawn? Come on.
Order in
I know, I deserve.
Give me a second, give me a second. Stay on this. Stay on this. I have to do something on the Ace Attorney chat. No. Then go on. I need his normal face.
What is the meaning of this?
Stab.
Say you and your defense witness. I highly recommend you give us nothing but the truth.
Inquisitor. I think we're all the time, in fact.
You need to wear glasses.
Ah, now that you mention it, I did notice something odd about you today.
Oh, I thought you looked familiar. Gone is the mist that clouded my mind. In this place, clarity. Okay, shut up.
Fair maiden, a pair of spectacles. Are as valuable as a shield to a knight. Make haste and procure another pair.
Okay, but okay, can we talk about how wholesome it is that they're all just like, oh yeah, you forgot your glasses, and they're like all friends. That's kind of cute. That's kind of wholesome.
Now then, Miss Kira.
They're still dumbasses, but they're cute.
They're
Cute dumbasses.
At the time of the incident, were you wearing your glasses?
Oh, I was not wearing them. The truth is, I lost my glasses a couple of days ago.
You lost them?
But when you can't find them anymore, you know?
Oh, okay. So her glasses were missing during the time of the incident.
That's right. And might I recommend that you keep note of this? In fact, it could be. I can't read today. I'm sorry. It could prove useful later.
I had to say.
Luke is just kind of like, Professor, are you all right? It's like, no. I'm having a strong.
Glasses.
Having a strong.
Am I to
Wait,
believe
stay on
there is
this.
nothing left to
Stay on
prove
this. I need to take a picture of the judge.
of this job?
Okay, you can go.
Okay, thank you. Nothing left to prove on this matter.
My concern.
At the time of the murder, the accused did not have a witch's scepter in her possession.
Wait just a moment. Snowy and I have much more left to say.
That's right.
Go on, Ace Attorney chat.
My trusty sword of justice shall cut through this witch's treacherous lies. Is it there in the chat?
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. They're all just stupid.
No! Dusk, no!
Wait, what? Where's
Oh, Dusk.
There you go.
Dusk! Done, no. Move on. I may have lost my glasses, but I haven't lost my will to testify. Yeah, but bitch, what are you even testifying about, bitch?
She'll make something of
Yes,
it.
Eureka! Just became Miles Edgeworth again. I remember now. Old age is a way of sneaking up on me. I'm sure you must understand.
Yeah, I understand. I understand you're all completely ridiculous.
Ooh, roasted.
Yeah, that was a sick burn. It would seem we have not yet arrived at a clear-cut verdict. Witnesses, you may once again begin to testify to the court. Tell us about the scepter and how it was used in the detestable display of witchcraft that you all witnessed tonight. The girl was not holding the scepter in the same hand as the lantern, which means it must have been in her other hand. Yeah.
Check.
Case closed.
Logic just complete. The accused is holding a milk bucket in the court illustration. Who's to say she wasn't also holding the scepter in that hand?
This red bucket is lighter than it looks. Even Snowy could carry it. She could have easily held the scepter as well.
I did not see this milk bucket. Everything felt like an illusion. Please, lay off the drugs, man.
Not doing drugs.
The scepter
They're
was
not
in
good
her
for
other
you.
hand, you say? Indeed, such a proposal is feasible. Sir Baker. Yes, Your Honor. It is the strangest thing.
Do I look pretty? It's like,
Yes, you do, Your Honor. The longer this trial goes on, the more you begin to resemble a legitimate defender. Huh?
no shit.
Well, no matter. Defender, you may begin your interrogation. We don't have anything.
Huh. I don't have anything then. Unless I just start pressing stuff. Start pressing stuff.
This one seems... Oh.
Hold it!
It's pretty sus, not gonna lie.
The court illustration.
You're a sussy baka.
God.
That's right. Judging by the sketch alone, it does look possible for her to have held the scepter. Does it? Huh?
No, it doesn't.
No. However, if you actually try holding that thing, you'll notice just how thick it is. No way could she have been holding it.
Objection!
Thick.
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 It was at the exact same time.
Yeah. Same
There's nothing
brain.
more- Same brain cell. There's nothing more than mere speculation. You cannot say for certain that he was unable to hold it.
Did you say hold it? You say speculation. I say it's a fact. There's just no way Espella could have been holding that thing.
As expected, the testimony is filled with nothing but assumptions and conjectures.
Mr. Layton.
You know, Mr. Wright, there does not appear to be any usable evidence present in the court illustration.
Yeah, I agree. It does look that way. The milk bucket ended up disappearing from the scene. Could that actually be an important piece of evidence in itself?
I think.
Hold it!
Everything, I guess. Just 1 second, Miss Mary.
You're ugly.
I just have one question regarding your testimony. How exactly did you know that the big bucket Miss Cantabella was carrying was light enough for Snowy to carry?
Huh? I will. You see, the girl always uses the same bucket whenever she comes to buy milk from us. Naturally, I would have seen that bucket countless times before.
You've seen it countless times before? That doesn't answer my question. You specifically said that the bucket is lighter than it looks. Miss Mary, at some point tonight, you must have held that bucket yourself. Now then, please enlighten us as to exactly when you got your hands on the bucket. We got him now.
It's true. By that time, Rob's and Mugs had already been burnt to ash. And then I noticed that the milk bucket in that bucket that the girl had been holding in her hand.
The milk?
And when those two went up in a blaze, Snowy and I made a dash for the bucket. You know, like any logical person would. As the girl stood here there looking confused, we took the milk from her to make sure it was okay.
Huh? Sure got her priorities straight.
Unbelievable. Witness, you.
You're a fucking idiot, my god.
Ah! I'm insane. But it was just so wasteful. The thought of all that disgusting ash falling into such precious milk. I felt I just had to protect the milk. So I took the bucket back to the farm with me.
I protect the milk.
Madam, do you mean to tell the court that you took evidence from a crime scene back home with you?
Shame on you. That explains why we were unable to locate the milk bucket at the scene. Oh my, you're scaring poor Snowy! I brought the bucket with me anyway. Yeah, I didn't even tamper with the milk.
I'm sure you didn't. The court shall accept this milk bucket as evidence. Looks like that's one more piece of evidence for us. Now, will the gentleman with the impressive beard proceed with his testimony?
I'm not that again.
Wait, what did you say?
I said I'm not reading that again.
No, but
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm thinking. Oh, and apparently we can't present profiles. Would have been useful. What do we do?
Power.
I've noticed it too,
That's-
but I'm not sure if you guys have noticed it.
Hey, give me a second.
For illustration.
Wait, go back to the illustration.
Go back to the illustration.
Yeah, I wanna see it. Oh god, it started raining again.
We don't have the illustration.
Oh shit. No, okay, so it's not that you noticed. Baguetta's fellow was carrying at the time of the crime.
Alright,
It's not muddy?
I'm saving it real quick.
No,
let's see.
Objection!
I'm just gonna do it. All of your testimonies have come to the same conclusion. The scepter was not in her right hand with the lantern, therefore it must have been in her other hand.
Oh!
The one holding the bucket.
Ah, I see.
However, that's not it. Not by a long shot.
You mean?
Contrary to what one of the witnesses stated, the milk bucket was in fact at the crime scene. And you'll also notice something about this bucket. Take another look at the court illustration. Something about the bucket seems a bit odd, wouldn't you say?
Objection!
This illustration was based on eyewitness accounts. A small discrepancy or two is convincible. It's conceivable.
Objection!
Actually, Inquisitor Barnum, it's highly likely that this illustration is much less accurate than you think. In fact, there's a blatant contradiction present in the illustration. Yeah. Admittedly, it does at first look possible that Miss Cantabella was holding the scepter and the bucket at the same time. However, if you look at a real milk bucket, that possibility goes up in smoke.
Like the two dudes. Haha.
Too soon. Too soon. Let's have a look at the real deal. Notice the
Defender,
handle?
don't make fun of dead people.
Not be.
Oh, but it is. This particular milk bucket has two pieces of wood on either side of the handle. If you were to try and hold both the scepter and this bucket, well, let's just say that'd be a challenge, to put it simply. Oh, to put it simply, there's no way anyone could hold both the bucket and the scepter at once. Wow.
Me,
He's gonna
clearly have the wrong
vibrate.
bucket.
You're gonna
This is
vibrate
vibrating.
We never lie when it comes to milk. That is the very bucket I took.
What do I have learned?
Looks like the witnesses are surprised. Great. About this as Barnum. The defendant couldn't have been able to hold the bucket and the scepter at once. Also, we have already established that she was not holding a scepter in her right hand. Therefore, the defendant, Mrs. Bella Cantabella, was not holding a witch's scepter at any point during the incident. Order, order! I said order.
No.
No!
What you gonna do about it, huh?
Throw you into the pit of fire.
Touche.
What is the meaning of this? In all my days
I mean,
as
she's
judge
not a
of
witch,
this
bitch.
court, I've never
This
heard
is not
such
a
an
witch,
argument.
bitch.
Am I wrong though? That is what it means.
These are but a paltry set of words, and yet they ring with such remarkable strength.
Your Honor. What you just heard was logic. Ever heard of it?
Logic, you say? What is this?
What did you say?
What is with these two? They just silenced Inquisitor Barnum with mere words. Such foolishness. This must be some kind of witchcraft. What do you think? Good baby witches?
Shit. No! They found us. It would seem that the concept of logic does not exist.
This is great!
Roasted the entire universe.
Nothing more correct has ever been said.
It seems the concept logic does not exist.
Then let's take this chance to knock their case down a peg or two. I'm worried if we keep this up, we'll all be joining the spell in a one-way trip to the flames.
Objection!
Most intriguing. The knight allows his sword to speak for him during battle. I've spoken with the sword of words. So be it. I too shall wield such a blade.
What do you mean?
Put your ass down.
Oh god,
Every night.
imagine Black Quill and him having a conversation.
That would be great.
That would be horrible. It would be like just them being complete like knight or samurai nerds. Everyone else is just
Yes.
like fine.
Oh my god, I want
Sir
this.
Blue Knight, there appears to be a hole in this logic of yours.
A hole?
Okay.
According to the earlier testimony, it was believed the accused had the lantern, hanging from her wrist
I'm gonna
by
make
the
a
handle.
joke, but I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make the joke. We're gonna say, you know what else has? What else has a hole? Your mom. Oh, let's go on. Let's go on. Or let's ignore that.
However, she supposedly dropped a tear, it's it being covered in mud.
That's right.
While that may be true, does not necessarily mean the accused was therefore unable to use magic. Merely a question of when she dropped the witch's scepter.
What do you mean, Inquisitor Barnum?
It's very simple, my lord. The accused, while first holding the lantern of the witch's scepter, cast her magic. Then she dropped both the lantern and the scepter.
Ah. The witch's scepter was dropped after the spell was cast. Of course. Yes, that must be it.
All make perfect sense. What say you, Sir Blue Knight?
I say you can go to hell.
I'm okay. That is but a taste of the nightly knowledge of the Labyrinthia Inquisition.
Wow, Sir Barnum cut through that baker's witchery like a hot knife through butter.
Exemplary! I expected nothing less from the hand of Barnum.
Will shake the powerful hand someday. Okay, people are simping. People are straight up
People are
simping.
Yeah.
Simps. That Inquisitor isn't quite what he first appeared. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, sure seems that way. Just a moment ago it seemed like you never even had heard of a logical debate. We're suddenly using it against us. That was not a plan. This guy is no joke, that's for sure.
Had a plan?
Now then, those honorable witnesses, I ask that you lend us your aid once more.
Oh,
I request that you all testify to the court once more. Spells which occurred first, the dropping of the lantern, or the casting of the spell. What came first? The egg or the chicken?
Witnesses, you may begin your testimonies. Tell us, court, in your own words about the sequence of events which transpired tonight.
Well, lantern fell on the ground after the incantation ignited. Ooh.
Sploosh.
Okay, listen.
Sure, Snowy
Sploosh,
White.
I'm sure sploosh is not exactly the word I would use to explain fire magic, but go ahead.
I'm as sure as Snowy is white. I made certain to keep my eyes peeled on that milk bucket after all.
By a flower? Besides, how can you be sure the lantern
No.
just fell just because it had a little mud on it? Are you a fucking idiot?
These eyes do not lie. I saw the lantern in the accused's hands when the incantation was uttered. Figures. Their testimonies are all over the place now.
Testimonies. They're most interesting.
Interesting.
It's also the same thing, and yet the memories are evidently quite fickle. They can never be a truly reliable source.
Well then, Professor. With enough poking and prodding, I bet we can really cause their testimonies to crumble.
They just go there and start poking the witnesses.
Oh no.
Of course. We need to exploit their fickle memories to turn this thing around.
Where did you come from?
Oh yeah, you were here.
We got this, Nick. We'll press them so hard they won't even remember they had for breakfast. Maya!
Good job, Maya. You worded that
Maya,
so good.
Maya, we talked about this. Please. Violent tendencies.
Can't even remember what I had for breakfast.
It worked!
Now, Sir Baker, you may begin your interrogation.
No. Boom. Trial done. You just had to say no, you know?
That quick flash of the animation, that was great.
The lantern fell after the incantation. Are you positive about that?
No.
Oh.
I am positively positive that I am positive. I heard your voice and then sploosh.
That's sploosh.
Sploosh.
Was that the sound of the lantern hitting the ground?
Maybe that is the sound sploosh makes.
Okay, wait. A lantern falling to the ground does not do sploosh.
Well,
Right.
But obviously makes the sploosh sound.
Ah, yes, let me just drop this glass thing. Sploosh. That is not the word I would have. Okay. Indeed, but of course, do you see? The girl without the glasses doesn't.
if you look at the lantern, you'll notice that the glass is shattered.
It wouldn't go sploosh, you piece of
You
shit.
specifically said you heard a sploosh. Shouldn't you have heard the sound of the glass shattering when it hit the ground?
That's what I'm saying. The sound of glass shattering? No, I'm afraid I failed to catch your drift. But
Oh.
what is that?
What is
I was present in an area a bit farther away from the crime scene, you see. I have no recollection of hearing such a sound.
No recollection?
Precisely so. I'll have you know, I can easily hear a dog barking across town. Do not underestimate my hearing. Take your medicine, Grandpa.
Yeah, relax, Grandpa.
There's nothing of interest in this testimony. Will the witness with the goat please proceed with her testimony? Oh, right. You mean us. You startled us, didn't he, Snowy? Bah.
Okay, they're not gonna explain us what that was. That's
Yeah.
Hold it!
But earlier, you stated that Miss Cantabella had the lantern hanging from her wrist.
Well, not quite. We did say for certain. We only believed it was on her wrist.
Believed?
Yes, precisely. But how you stiff milk when you're not quite sure if it's gone bad? And then your nose is assaulted by that foul odor you weren't expecting. Well, it's a bit like that. In my words, madam, no. Do not make a habit of stealing for your own safety.
Yes.
I was gonna say, oh no. We said we're sorry. It was all Snowy's fault. Bitch.
Oh, bother.
Same brain, done.
Anyway, we can confidently say that we both saw the milk bucket. Right, Precious? And as for the lantern falling, we don't know much about that. Do we now, Schnookums?
The goat is just begging for death. Please.
Please release me.
Just end
Throw
my
me in the
suffering.
pits next.
Hold it!
Give me the sweet release of death.
What do you mean?
Well, maybe the mud was already on the lantern before any of this happened. Did you ever think of that?
Before any of this happened?
Maybe it's been there since last week. Rain last week too, after all. Would you buy the Would you want to buy a flower? I can't even speak anymore. And if that's the case, then there's really isn't any point in arguing about whether she dropped the lantern, right? You're awfully sus.
Indeed.
You're a sussy baka.
No, don't. No abuse
Oh, no.
on this server. What say you, Defender? I say take a closer
You're a
look at the
sussy.
lantern.
I say you're a sussy baka, miss, and you see Bornham like, what does that mean? And you see Maya dying from laughter. You're a sussy baka. No, Nick, don't say that.
You'll notice there's mud on the glass. Yeah.
My glasses, I can't see.
The lantern wouldn't be very useful with all that mud blocking out the light. Miss Kira, I'd say your little theory regarding this lantern is muddy at best. I could point at witnesses till the cows come home. But that wouldn't turn this testimony into anything I can use. Got to find a lead somewhere. Oh, that's the only one we haven't pressed.
Hold it!
This is important. Are you sure you really saw that lantern? You are but a petty baker, are you not? It is not your place to be telling me what is important. There's but one thing of importance. Ridding this town of its witches as quickly as possible.
Objection!
Hardly. I'd say this is far more important. Y'all still there?
Yes.
Okay, it went so quiet.
Your mom joke, but I don't think.
No.
I was like, you know what else is important? Your mom. Like,
Why take
Oh,
it?
what?
I
What?
think so too. My mom is very important. We're trying to find out the truth here. How absurd.
oh no, Inspector Barnum is
That
just
girl's a witch, I
he got
say.
he got offended. He got offended by the your mom joke.
A witch, I say. A witch. I
Your
would
mom was a witch.
stake my entrance into the Knights of the Inquisition onto it.
Listen well, whelp.
Whoop! Let's go away.
Yes, sir.
That's a noise. Many young men within the ranks of the knighthood share your level of passion. However, you let your ambition completely blind you, the same way that a muddy lantern leaves one blind and helpless in the dark.
What? This guy.
Indeed,
Guy.
that guy. I would say he's quite a tough motivator. In other words, he's an asshole. But you know, I can't say it because. What did you think, Nick? Nick. Nick. Oh, did you notice
me.
anything fishy? Flashbacks to Olivia Al Dente.
Oh no!
We've left that far behind us.
No, shut up. I don't want to think about her
Possibly.
anymore.
I think there may be something
You
we
think?
can use.
You think?
Do I think? Does a submarine...
I didn't know you were capable of that. Really? Wow, I didn't hear anything special.
Thanks, Maya. There was definitely something out of place about that one witness.
Oh.
Was something I haven't noticed from any of the other witnesses so far.
It appears you may have found something, Mr. Wright.
A 4-witness cross-examination. This is something I've never done before. But then, maybe there's another way I should be tackling this.
I believe it is worth trusting that intuition, Mr. Wright.
Okay, got it. Alright, let's
Wait, so like
that old
so
man
like in
time.
Okay, so wait, hold up, I have a question. So Phoenix and Maya have been there for 5 years, but is it just 5 years in the book or 5 years in the real world as well? Because if it is, it's just like Edgeworth just looking for Phoenix, like where is that man? Where
Yes.
is he?
Pretty sure they explain it some other time.
Oh, okay, that's good. You can't have edgy worrying, you know.
I think it's like Narnia,
Oh.
where you go in and time passes, but not the other way around or something.
Oh, that's cool. That would be cool. I would want the Book of Labyrinthia then. It would be like
Yes.
you just go in the book and then you can go in the book. If you haven't studied something, you study it and then you go out and you have the test. That would be so cool.
Oh yeah. Alright, yes.
Precedent, I guess.
Hold it!
The lantern fell after the incantation. Yeah, we should. We'll skip until we get the lady again.
Hold it!
Yeah.
There it is, right there. I knew I heard something strange. Maya?
Huh? I know, I'm supposed to wait. Oh shit. Ah. Huh? But old Greybeard didn't say anything weird. That's white. Maya, please, colors.
It's not the old guy that said something weird. It's the person next to him.
Next to him? Who's next to? Oh, the lady.
Oh, look
Like,
there, Professor.
Maya did not notice the lady in all this time.
The goat lady. She looks really deep in thought.
The goat looks in pain. Look at it! It's suffering! Free my buddy! Free the goat!
Release me.
We need to free the goat.
That's the real objective of the game.
Yes.
She has noticed something odd in this elderly gentleman. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yes.
And the testimony. I like how Maya just calls him Greybeard. Phoenix calls him an old man, and Layton is the only one with a bit of respect, you know?
Yeah.
That's right. These cross-examinations have 4 witnesses. Hey Nick, it looks like we're not the only ones paying attention to these testimonies. Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Well, I wasn't paying attention to them.
What?
What?
Nick,
You're right.
what?
Which means, if they're all listening to each other's testimonies, he's doing it again.
They aren't that stupid as we thought. Correct, Mr. Wright.
He read my
I
thoughts
think.
again.
Yeah, sorry, witch habits. I mean, what? No!
I mean, what?
Oh no! Oh no!
They got us. Get them.
Damn it, Phoenix. Not
Each
again.
witness is fully aware of themselves and their own actions when in the middle of their own testimonies. However, it is while listening to the testimonies of others that the witness may sometimes reveal the most valuable information. I can't read today, I'm sorry.
I see. It's habitual. Can't really tell they're doing it, but I can. Going to use it to turn the time
Did you
back in
become
my favor.
Apollo? In fact, I do believe we have spotted our first opening in which we tested this new technique. Mr. Wright, could I draw your attention to the touch screen? Luke is like, the fucking what?
The what?
The fucking what, Professor? Professor, are you high on drugs again? Professor, I told you to stop!
Oh no!
High on puzzles.
He's high on puzzles. Sliding the magnifying glass during a witness's testimony will allow you to shift your focus across the other witness. Another witness, not the other. There are like 4. Which other?
Alright, so the important thing here isn't the witness that's mid-testimony, it's other 3 witnesses listening. It's just a matter of catching them off guard and questioning them.
Name for Nick. Let's give it a shot. Pulls out a gun, shoots the witness. No! Maya. Maya is violent in this game.
Very violent.
She just bonks Phoenix on the head. She tries to set the prosecution on fire. You know?
Yes.
Oh, it was still Maya. I thought it was the woman. Sorry.
Okay,
Worried.
all I have to do is slide the magnifying glass. Ooh.
Oh, fucking what, Mr. Wright? The sound of glass shattering. No, I'm afraid I failed to catch your drift. Bitch, what did you say?
Hang on!
Excuse me, Miss Mary.
Oh! Do you mean us?
No.
Nah.
Really?
Snowy and I have nothing else
No, I
left
mean
to
your
say.
mom.
Oh no!
I knew it. It was her
Get your
mom.
mom, bitch.
I caught her completely by surprise. Mr. Wordsmith just gave his testimony. He told us all about the sound he heard when the lantern fell onto the ground. Mr. Wordsmith didn't seem too sure, but I wonder if you might happen to have something to say about this.
Well, that's... Is that alright, Sir Barnum? Can we answer the question? Do what you will, madame. There is no need for formalities.
Huh?
Well, we'll try and explain, won't we, Snowy? The truth is, we did hear something. Just something, just one thing.
Sorry. Yes.
That is to say, we heard the sound of the lantern's glass shattering. We're sure of it. It was frighteningly loud. It startled us, didn't it, Snowy dear? I looked at the direction of the sound, but couldn't see anything, let alone the girl or those 2 thieves. It was a tad dark after all.
When the glass shattered, the flame inside must have gone out, hence she could not see them. That seems to be the gist of it.
And as I peered into the darkness, I heard it.
You heard it? What did you hear exactly?
No, that! I heard... the incantation for the spell it makes. Oh, do you know what that sounds like?
Ma'am? Whoa, what was that sprite of Layton?
What did you just say?
No, no bullet right there, witness.
Yes, my lord? The glass shattered when the lantern fell, and after that you heard the incantation for the spell Ignaze. You swear to this court that is, without a doubt, correct. Yes. Maybe, I think?
Sounds like me in class. How about my testimony? What of my
I don't know what that word is.
What of my observation? Fuck you.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not reading that. Listen, he uses weird words.
I don't
My brain
know
is
that
small.
word.
The blasted spell, Ignaze, occurred first, then the lantern plummeted to the ground. I heard no such thing. There was no sound of shattering glass.
Absurd, simply absurd. So the lantern fell and the glass shattered. That does not change the very fact that this girl is a witch.
Objection!
Jackson, shut up.
Sustains. I hate to disappoint you, but that's not quite the case. In fact, this testimony changes things a lot. Wouldn't you agree, Inquisitor Barnum?
No.
No.
Oh.
What is the meaning of this? Let's go over what we know so far. In order for a witch to use any magic, they must be holding a witch's scepter. And yet, none of the four witnesses saw the defendant holding a scepter of any kind. That's because the scepter was made to disappear with the smell of the mirror, correct? At the time of the crime, the two victims grabbed Miss Cantabella's arm, causing her to drop the lantern onto the ground. If at the time she was in fact holding an invisible scepter, then the scepter must have fallen when she dropped the lantern. Now let's say hypothetically that Miss Cantabella really is a witch. She is a witch!
Is a witch.
In order to use any magic, she would have had to recite the spell before dropping the scepter. However, as our witness Miss Mary has just stated in her testimony, she heard the incantation for Ignace after hearing the lantern's glass shatter.
Oh no.
You do all understand what that means, don't you? It means that Miss Cantabella, the supposed witch you've locked up, could not possibly have cast any magic. Therefore, the defendant, Bella Cantabella, is clearly in no way, shape or form a witch.
Oh. What the fuck is she up there? Did he just fly away? What the fuck?
Do you realize what you're insinuating? Do you really think she's not a witch? Look at her.
What the hell was that?
Look at her.
What was that though? That was
was
horrible. What
incredible.
happened?
Such nonsense. Did any of you even listen to my testimony?
But you were wrong. There was no glass shattering.
Are you calling me a liar, Missy? You couldn't even see the mud on the lantern. It was plain as day.
What ridiculous claims, all of you.
Dear little boy sword and go back to playing pretend, Sir Knight.
Now they're
Oof.
insulting each other.
Oof!
Yeah.
No. Okay. Thought he was gonna like kill someone with a sword. I was like, no, don't.
That'd be great.
do. Please do.
Witnesses, this is a court of law, not a playground. Must I remind you of the importance of these proceedings?
Okay, Snape from Harry
He's
Potter.
completely done.
The importance of these proceedings.
Shit!
Witches and their magic threaten our fair town of Labyrinthia.
I mean, listen. There are witches.
Yeah.
He doesn't use spells, like Snape doesn't use spells.
Very true, very true, very true. Our words here today could decide the fate of every single citizen within our walls. Do you understand? As such, I expect each of you to take your role seriously and testify honestly about what you saw.
In all my days as a judge of discord, I have never seen such behavior. Behavior that leaves a cloud of doubt over the credibility of each of your testimonies.
Indeed, my lord. Quite a miserable set of witnesses. Not.
Why did he actually become Snape? What happened?
I have no idea. Also, I'm gonna probably have to go here soon.
Layton?
I see. You're looking the wrong way, dude. What up
I
here at the
see.
trial?
Close his eyes.
I see. Wait, I have a meme of myself
Kira
like,
does
with a mask
not.
on my face, and it's just like, I see. It would appear this trial has come to a sudden halt.
Huh?
Luke is just looking, sending death glares at everyone. Look at him.
So that must mean...
Quite right. It means you have won the trial, Mr. Wright.
we've won?
I know, surprising.
I can hardly believe the situation we have found ourselves in. I did not anticipate this trial ending. Such a strange turn of events. But due to these witnesses' dubious credibility, I can see no reason to continue.
Ha!
What say you, Inquisitor
Get wrecked,
Barnum?
Barnum. Get wrecked.
It can't be over. We haven't even found the real culprit yet, and we all know you must find them
shut up.
before yours
Shut
is
up,
innocent.
Don't say it! Please! Please!
As you wish, my lord.
What is going on? They're actually going to let this witch run free through the town? Curses! If it wasn't for that witch and her friends.
Insane. What is insane?
There we
For
go.
once! The prosecution agrees.
Wait a blooming
Eh?
second. This trial
Some
ain't even
guy!
close to being
His
over.
name is some guy!
Not before
Oh my
I
God.
take a stand to testify.
He is my new favorite character.
Some guy is my favorite
Some guy.
Ace Attorney character.
Order! Order! Who is this buffoon?
Ooh, kind of attractive voice you got there, Mr. Judge.
Behold! Who am
Just-
I, you ask? Who am I? Why?
You are
I'm the
some
man
guy.
that's gonna single-handedly save this trial. I'm the fifth witness.
God damn it.
Say what?
Yeah, Phoenix, say what?
What?
Even Barnum didn't see this one coming.
I mean, I'm no.
Any follow-
Do I voice
Crazy
him?
guy.
Yes.
Yes. Good.
Just as I thought, this trial was going down the drain before I got here. Sir, you're drunk. Go home.
Go home. You're drunk.
Okay, you lot, assemble. We need a strategy meeting ASAP. Bruh. I say, who are you?
Who are you? Goodness, you showed up.
Buy a flower? You can't give up now, everyone. They're like, let's all just freaking destroy Espella.
It has come down to this. 2 arms, everyone. It's Bully Espella hour.
No! Poor Espella.
No.
I can't believe this. What the heck is going on?
Truly fascinating. There's a 5th idiot.
Great.
It seems a new witness has taken the stand.
This is getting
God, I need to
intense.
inform that me and Perkin may or may not have 16 more children.
What? Dawn, you said you would stop. Come on. We talked about this.
Do we though?
That was
Anyway.
more. He appears to be quite a formidable witness, said with the sarcasm.
We'll make them think
The fuck are they? Are they summoning a demon or something? What are they doing?
Yes, yes.
well, I guess. This trial is still far from over. God damn.
God damn it!
We're definitely summoning a demon.
To be continued.
Listen, they're walking in circles and chanting. Come on. What else could you be doing?
So we're halfway through the trial.
Yes.
Come on.
God dang it.
Yes, I want to save.
One more idiot.
Well then, that's one more idiot. We will now
One more
continue
idiot.
with the trial of Espella Cansabella. Why is the rest still here? Oh boy. Group of witnesses huddling up before a joint testimony in a witch trial. You can't make this stuff up. Inquisitor Barnum, if I may ask you a question.
No.
Alright, very well. Fair enough. We now have 5 witnesses on the stand, so I must ask. Why was this obnoxious looking man left out of your initial group of witnesses?
And why is he drinking? And why?
Why is
Well,
he?
just right, Barnum. That's just cold-blooded.
How do you know he's bald? He's wearing a hood.
There is but one reason, my lord. I did not know this witness even existed.
Eh?
Eh?
You, sir, failed to come forward. We were asking for witnesses for this very trial. You are nowhere to be seen.
It's because I didn't hear peep about it. I ain't usually around at night, except for maybe at Rogue's Tavern.
So you're basically telling
Wow.
us that you were up all night drinking.
Anyway, it's all in water under the bridge now, as far as I'm concerned. Just leave the rest to yours truly. Ha 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 ha. I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. During the last interrogation, the defender brought forth some surprising proof. Namely that there was little possibility the accused could have used magic. I have never heard such a claim. It must be the doing of this logic.
Yes, logic.
Rubbish. Lodge. Oh no, it's another London, isn't it?
Long.
Logic, you say? I ain't got a clue what that is. We can see that.
I can very much see that.
Logic. But I do know that this bread bacon baker ought to head up back to the bakery. Oh my god, that was so tough. Why do I get the characters that are hard to read?
What about me? Eloquently said.
Tramps, give me and my partners over here a chance to speak. Like these witnesses, they are united, they're together, they're friends. You wanna know how this witch managed to be holding that scepter, don't ya?
No, not really. Oh, when you say Gramps, you wouldn't mean me, would you?
Serious witness? I mean, judge. Sorry. I fail to see anyone else matching such a description. You wanna buy a flower? I'm asking for the 15th time today. No, it's more than 15. Well, we'll show you. She's a witch.
But Snowy's beautiful white coat on it. Wow. Kill your fucking good. Flash PTSD flashbacks for Phoenix.
Wait, for what? Alright, team, let's do this, witnesses.
Sit on guard.
They're like... Why?
Their quality went way down, do you notice that? They're all pixelated now.
Yeah. Why are they so pixelated?
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy
Oh,
shit,
shit.
calm down.
they all just had a battle cry.
Yes.
Oh
well,
no.
let us proceed with the testimonies. Why do I feel like I've totally lost control of this situation?
Gee, I wonder why, Phoenix. Do you wanna buy a flower? Do you wanna buy a flower?
Oh my god.
It's clear as day, Espella is a witch. We're not backing down on this. When she dropped the lantern, the scepter was not yet in her hands. Do you wanna buy a flower?
The scepter must have been hidden by magic and carried on her back.
The rogues grabbed her by the hand that held the lantern. So she must have had another way of holding that scepter.
It's easy. The girl just put the bucket down on the ground and picked up the witch magic stick.
Magic stick.
Magic stick. Why is that guy a mood? Why do I?
Some guy. So, she had the witch's scepter behind her back. She then dropped the lantern and reached for the scepter after it fell. If that is
Okay,
the
I don't know
case-
if I told you to, but basically, well, I was thinking about this since everyone here is British in this game, but it's like my girlfriend was talking to me. And she was like, "Look at the bright side," but she mistyped bright and it autocorrected to British.
Look at the
So
British
look at the British side.
Look at the British.
of
It's
that.
like-
Must have been possible
This whole
for
game.
Hughes to have used magic. That's wrong. This is bad. Thanks to this guy, all the witnesses seem extra determined to pin the sting on the Spella.
Like it must
be empty
at this point. They each harbor a shared anger towards witches and magic, and especially Espella for some fucking reason. I don't know. Such is the cause of their strong desire to see a guilty verdict passed as quickly as possible. However, such confidence is undoubtedly bound to cloud their better judgment and thinking. I don't even think they're capable of thinking. But
Not like they're capable of
Logic?
thinking.
That's not something I've ever heard of.
they don't even fucking know what logic is. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think these guys mean any real harm, but they're all riled up. They don't even realize how distorted their idea
Go!
what happened to
Leave
them
it
is.
alone!
At least that's how it seems. This isn't good, Professor. The witnesses aren't thinking straight. They're completely blind to the truth. Sir Baker, rather, Sir Wright. Yes? You do not appear to be a mere simple baker, that much is clear. On the other hand, you are no ordinary defender either.
Never before the defender magic clash and do battle with me here on this battlefield as an equal.
I know Barnum isn't Snape because he actually speaks fast. It takes like 2 hours to say hello.
Hello,
God damn it.
the Blue Knight. This trial has not yet been decided.
1 minute.
Not gonna lie.
Alright, but yeah, I gotta have dinner. And if you have to go in a bit, then maybe we could just end here. Maybe.
Fair. That sounds fair.
Seems, you know, logical.
Logic.
Logic.
Hope it doesn't
London.
as much next time. I am saving it on. Look at them in their
Logic,
little
London,
aprons.
and England. the holy Trinity.
London and England?
They're still wearing the little
Logic?
aprons and the thingy.
Love that.
I just love the
To
illustrations.
me because
Uh,
wait, no, wait. But do the people in Labyrinthia know witches can only walk straight?
I don't think they know.
Because that would be so much easier to figure out who the witches were, right?
Yeah, it would be super easy, but so they obviously don't know.
Ah, right.
yes, okay, gonna call it a night then, or morning for you guys, whatever.
It's evening for me as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe next week, I'll let you guys know.
Right. Sounds like a plan.
Oh.
Yes, alright then. Goodbye.
Goes.